So today's the opening day of the Pennsylvania rifle season for deer. I figure it's about time I get my rear end outside and start filling some of these damage tags I got from the Game Commission. We have damage tags to try to thin the deer herd out a little bit. So it's probably, I don't know, it's got to be about 9 o'clock. Getting a slow start this morning. So I think I will go sit in a deer stand that is back behind the pond. I'm wearing my parka that has seen better days. I think I've been wearing this since 1994. So you see I can't really stick stuff in the pockets. It's definitely seen better days, but I don't know, it's something about I just can't throw it out for some reason. It works. It's gonna have to. Like I said, days of putting anything in the pockets are long over. Probably bump some deer on the way in here. They're usually hanging out behind the pond. But I just don't feel like walking back. This is the stand I'll be sitting in. I actually vacuumed it out the other day, tidied it up, cleaned the windows. Unlock the door. Alright, all nice and cleaned up. It's amazing the hickory nuts and acorns you'll find in these things, mice or chipmunks or something. You see, like, there's still some mud wasps and some remnants of other wasps, but they're all dead now. So it's plenty warm enough today that we can sit with these windows wide open. Let's leave this door open. Not that I would shoot in that direction. The house and the barn and everything's up there. Plus it's so thick in there. Burning pile. Wait till the next rain or snow and light that. And here's my rifle. I guess it'd probably be a good thing to get this loaded. It's a Remington 700, 300 Weatherby. Just has a fixed 4 power scope on it. That's all I really need for around here. I mean, a far shot here is, you know, out to a couple 100 yards, which with a 4-power, that's not a big deal. And of course, I had a heck of a time getting shells this year. Finally got a box of shells. And I used to have a heart attack when for a 300 Weatherby you would pay upwards to $50. But that's what they are now. Fortunately, a box will last me a dozen years or so. Here's the round. Maybe I'll walk around, see if I get a different angle on them. See if I get a shot. They're sitting right in that edge. I drove back and all. They're used to me driving around the property on that side-by-side all summer. So it really doesn't bother them. They get a little more flighty. It seems like once the rut hits, because in the summertime I can drive within, you know, 40, 50 yards of them. They hardly even look twice at me. They'll stand right here in the middle of the field, just look up, go back to eating. Seems to be, once you get around the rut, they get a little more spooked. Take a walk back here. Looks like I dropped my gloves. Must have put them in my pocket. Really muddy. Liable to hear a shot up over top there. The guy usually sits in a hedgerow, probably 300 yards up over the top there. That's the direction his deer were moving. Anything in the backfield. staring at me. Right over there. I don't know where the heck it just came from. I have to put you down. There's two of them. I think I'll put you down a second. It was probably standing over mine there. And that's probably 70 yards. Started quartering away from me. It's amazing how them things just appear. The other one's up on the hillside yet. It's a young one of the year, but these are actually the best eating if you're going to eat them. Looks like right in the shoulder. Alright, now the work begins. So that's the entrance. Right there. Let's see what the other side looks like. And that's where I came out. I'm actually surprised how little damage that did. That's good. So I get this gutted, and if I get another one or two today, I might just take them up and donate them to the food bank. Or if this is the only one, I'll probably just grind most of it. Alright, time to get this thing cleaned up. Alright, she's all tagged, cleaned. Gotta run up, hang her up in the barn. Go get something to eat and go out and try for another one. I was just coming back to get in the stand for the afternoon hunt. And there's one, I don't know if you can make it out of this or not, it's hard to see. There's one out there just probably 60, 70 yards in front of the stand. See if I can sneak up in the stand or get close to it. I'll probably spook it, but I'd give it a try. The wind's at my back. Oh, I think he's going to end up smelling me. His back's turned to me right now. He got his head up. stand in between us. Yeah, wind's right at my back. This tree between us. I'll just get up to that tree right there. Use it as a rest. I won't be able to hold the phone and shoot at the same time. Across this water. Just looked at me. Puppy just heard that. I'd like to try to get in the stand so I can rest the phone. There's no way I'm going to be able to climb up that. He's only 60 yards out there. The ladder's on the side. Can't believe he hasn't smelled me yet. She, whatever it is. Place to rest this phone. So that's where it is when it's not zoomed in. Heck, well, I'm going to try to get in a stand. I'm gonna shut the phone off to try to get in. Any day now. I think that'll work. Come on. Here we go. That'll do it. I usually don't even take a step with this 300. I go collect them. Here's another small one. These are basically just management type hunts to manage for crop damage. Deer the past 4 or 5 years have just been terrible on the fields that I've had limed and planting clover and alfalfa and everything. The deer are just hammering the heck out of them. So the Game Commission has given me a considerable number of tags for antlerless deer just to cut the population back some, especially with the chronic wasting disease and the blue tongue that showed up in the state. I think they want the deer thinned out a bit, just because when it does show up, the denser the population, the quicker it runs through them. So that was number 2 for today. Get this one cleaned up and, you know, go sit up over top of the hill over there in a stand up top. See if we can't find a decent buck or something. All right. We are going to try to stand up here. We'll try this patch of woods just up on this first bench. See what comes along. It's a nice day. It's actually a little too warm. Gotta be in the mid-50s. Kind of concerned with the deer spoiling, but it'll get pretty cold tonight. It'll be plenty cold at night, just right now, but they should be all right. Anything in this open field. So we are going up. There's a stand right there. Oh, there goes one right there. Son of a gun. I might have to put you down. Yeah, you know what? Oh, got to put you down. And that was a mature doe. She, as soon as I turned to raise the rifle, she was out of there. We'll get up in that stand and they're around. She must have been, or she wasn't bedded right in underneath that blown down oak tree. Alright, I'll get up in the stand. That's some of our wrapped bales over there. I looked at them a day or two ago. I see Bear got into a couple more of them. Bears are a pain in the rear end. Out of breath after walking up the hill. Surprised we didn't spook more up on top. Get this deer stand. Nice view from up here. One of these days I'll shoot it, cut a shooting lane down into that field. Didn't get around to it this year. Leave this door open. Alright, now we wait. There's deer feeding out in that field there. I don't think they're ever going to move down this way far enough. I don't think you can make them out in the camera, but I can see them. They're just up on the top of that hill there in the field. So I am going to... There's one there. There's one right. Where's this thing at? One like right there and over there. You're not going to be able to see them. You can almost make them out. They're skylined on the top of that hill there. There's at least 1, 2. I think there's at least 3 of them. So I'm going to get down out of the stand, take a walk through that opening there, along this wall. Actually, I might try to go over that way and get up behind them rat bales. Yeah, they're definitely up there. The other day I saw, not a big buck, but it was a decent buck. I'd shoot him in that field feeding, so let me get down and see what I could do. Alright, those deer up on top of that busted me. Then all of a sudden I realized there's a deer standing right in front of me. There he goes. Should have just shot him. Looking through my binoculars, that thing was standing right in front of me. Stop in that field. Yeah, get a broadside shot of it. That's going to keep going. I'm going to put you down a second. Actually, them other deer are still up on that hill. They're further to the right. The other one, he's got his tail going. The other ones are now looking at him. They're up. Out up there. They're looking at me. Right there. Yeah. I wouldn't shoot at them anyway because they're skylined. That would be dangerous. And even that one now over here, he's too high up on that hill to shoot at him. What I should do is actually work my way down this hill, come around where they can't see me, and then up behind there. They're still standing up there. I might duck back in these woods here and work my way around. Wouldn't be surprised there's something down in this field now. We'll creep around the bottom, give those deer up on top a chance to settle down and go back to feeding. Sun's getting low in the sky. Big old oak trees. They're up over top. I'll just stand right up the top of that hill. So they're up beyond that tree line there. Go up into that corner, see what I can see. They still might be too high up on that hill though. I'm not going to take a shot at them if they don't have earth behind them. We'll get back to you. Alright, this deer spotted me. I'm still skyline. See them moving across there. They just moved through this gap right there. There goes another one. Yeah, they saw me. We'll go take a look at the field. There might be one dumb one left. Some ground behind him too. He is right above. You see, right over. He's in that gap right up there. I gotta put you down and get my binoculars. Alright, I think that's actually the original 3 deer that I saw. They're still up in that field. So I'm gonna work my way along here. See if I can get a shot. Make them out. There they are. You see them move? Yeah, they're they keep filing back out in the field. The ones that I spooked off about 15 minutes ago, they're all coming out. That one's chasing. I think one of them's a buck. And those ones are up. There's a mess of, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that one's a decent buck. That one right there. I think that's a decent buck. Alright, I gotta turn you off. These deer are still hanging around, but that buck that came out in the field, I think he already went back into the woods. Because there was a doe that spooked. She went off in the woods. I think he ended up following her. There's still a handful of them up on top here. But I'm not going to shoot at another doe. Not today. I hear something else. Just a squirrel. There's something else around here. Yeah, it's a squirrel. Deer that filed back in again. Oh, you know what? That might be the buck there. There's something running around. Hold on. There's a smaller buck right up there, but I don't even think he's legal. So the only thing left in this field is it's either a spike or a tiny little four and a couple other baldies. All the other ones, they're on this side of the field over here. I think they moved into the woodlot, probably down past the stand I was in. They might be headed for that field down there to feed, so I'm going to go back down and around, take a peek at that field before I call it a day. Been a good day hunting. Can't complain at all. Shot 2 baldies today. Could have shot a couple others, but just passed on them. But yeah, the last couple are out there. So I'm going to go back down and around. So there's nothing out in this field. The sun's going down. Call it a day. Oh, somebody just got a shot. We'll call it a day. Hope you enjoyed going along for a deer hunt. Catch you later.